Karachaganak oil and gas condensate field is one of the largest in the world. Located in northwest Kazakhstan and covering an area of more than 280 square kilometres, Karachaganak is estimated to have hydrocarbons initially in place of 9 billion barrels of condensate and 48 trillion cubic feet of gas. Karachaganak is developed and operated by an international consortium, Karachaganak Petroleum Operating B.V, or KPO, consisting of BG Group, Eni, Chevron, LUKOIL and Kazakhstan's national company KazMunayGas. The successful partnership of the KPO consortium with the Republic of Kazakhstan has become a foundation for the development of the country's resources and sustainable growth of the regional economy. In developing Karachaganak, KPO has utilised leading production and processing technology to enhance hydrocarbon recovery and provide maximum economic return for the Republic of Kazakhstan and the project partners. Today, Karachaganak is a world-class operation and one of Kazakhstan's leading producing fields. In 2014, KPO reached a record level of 142.5 million barrels of oil equivalent in the production of stabilised and unstabilised liquid hydrocarbons, gas and fuel gas. In addition, 8.8 billion cubic metres of sour dry gas were re-injected into the reservoir, a volume equivalent to approximately 48% of the total gas produced.
Our successful partnership with the Republic and the PSA authority has enabled KPO to align our business with the government objective, to ensure that the development of the Republic resources provides sustainable advantages for the country as a whole. To date, the KPO partners have invested 19.1 billion into the development of Karachaganak, whilst direct payments into the Republic budget have reached 12.6 billion. We aim to secure Karachaganak ongoing future as a leading oil and gas producer in Kazakhstan. As a world-class operation, KPO remains committed to the highest standards of occupational health, safety and environmental performance, as well as sustainability and local capacity development.
When KPO took over the operation and development of Karachaganak, its primary goal was to increase production to a completely new level. As a result, the old infrastructure was modernised and a whole range of new production facilities were built, including hydrocarbon processing plants, a 160 megawatt power station, and more recently the Karachaganak-Urals gas pipeline. KPO has also built the 635-kilometre Karachaganak-Bolshoy-Chagan-Ataral pipeline, which connects the field with the Caspian Pipeline Consortium system that allows the export of Karachaganak hydrocarbons to the world market. The President of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev, commemorated the flow of the first oil for export from Karachaganak. Also, for the first time in Kazakhstan, technically complex wells were drilled at Karachaganak, including multilateral wells. An innovative sour gas re-injection project was implemented successfully. This state-of-the-art technology has proven to be very effective, since it makes it possible to boost the production of hydrocarbons while caring for the environment. Every year, KPO implements a large number of projects to ensure minimisation of environmental impacts and assurance of integrity and safe operation of production facilities. Last year, gas utilisation at Karachaganak reached 99.81%, which is a truly world-class achievement. KPO has successfully certified its health, safety and environmental systems to the international standards OSAS 18001 and ISO 14001. KPO has developed and implemented a number of innovative technologies and methods aimed at the reduction of air emissions that are generated in the course of raw hydrocarbon production. Emissions from KPO industrial facilities are monitored by an automatic data collection and environmental monitoring system that is installed at the field as well as at the borders of the sanitary protection zone. A wide range of observations are made, such as monitoring of the condition of environmental components, including surface water basins, underground waters and soil, and as well as daily monitoring of atmospheric air quality at the sanitary protection zone boundary and within the adjacent communities. A wide spectrum of monitoring activities are also performed on production emissions, wastewater and industrial waste.
KPO fully supports the Republic's initiative on transition to a green economy and is committed to sustainable development and the highest standards for environmental protection in all aspects of our activity. KPO is committed to achieving the highest standards of environment and safety performance to fully comply with the applicable Kazakh legislation and regulations. Over the last years, we've invested nearly $300 million into environmental protection. KPO strives to minimize any impact on the environment, preserve the biodiversity and improve the natural habitats in the region. Ensuring harmony with the environment at such a technically complex field, such as Karachaganak, is a serious task, which requires constant attention of all the company's personnel and its contractors. KPO has confirmed its ISO 14001 and OSHAS 18001 accreditations, demonstrating that we continue to meet international environmental and safety management system standards.
As the biggest employer in the region, KPO actively attracts local resources, which enhances the company's operational capabilities and contributes to the broader development of the economic and intellectual potential of the West Kazakhstan Oblast on a long-term basis. As a result of KPO's nationalization program, currently the national employees make up to 78% of all managerial positions and 96% of professional and worker positions.
Developing and operating the Karachaganak field requires thousands of dedicated and capable employees in a wide range of disciplines, from petroleum engineers and technicians to accountants and HR specialists. Over the past few years, KPO has invested a total of more than $178 million in personnel training and development, adopting international experience, its own educational resources and partnerships with well-known Kazakh and foreign educational institutions. KPO committed to increase the local content in personnel and are continuously implementing programs that help highly skilled local professionals develop into the roles which have previously been held by expatriate personnel. The development of Karachaganak will continue until 2038, so the ongoing advancement of a highly qualified and capable national workforce will remain a key priority.
KPO also provides opportunities for professional training for Kazakh university graduates, including long-term and short-term training programs at KPO industrial facilities and occupational training programs at the KPO Training Center. Since 2003, KPO has supported thousands of talented students from Kazakhstani universities who have chosen a field of study related to the oil and gas industry.
Having graduated from the West Kazakhstan Technical University, I decided to continue my professional education and get a real experience at one of the biggest companies in the region. I applied to KPO because it was very famous among the students because of the professional development programs that they'd been offering to local graduates for many years. In 2014, I applied to the KPO Operators and Technicians program, passed the tests and got enrolled successfully. This program offers a great opportunity to university students since it provides a chance to learn about the specifics of the production process at Karachaganak. This program gives a good start for a young graduate's career in an international company that offers a lot of development opportunities.
KPO actively supports the development of Kazakh companies and implements a large number of projects designed to support local industry. These initiatives are aimed at fostering cooperation between international and Kazakh producers of goods and services, thus ensuring the mutual integration and transfer of advanced technologies into the industrial sector of the Republic of Kazakhstan. KPO is one of the first companies in Kazakhstan to successfully introduce a local content program. Its implementation has allowed involving more than 3,000 Kazakhstani companies into the development of Karachaganak. These companies have received orders from KPO for over $4 billion. Last year, the proportion of local content in KPO contracts for the supply of goods and services reached 47%, or $472 million in monetary terms.
KPO takes the Kazakh government's drive towards creating production and service clusters around Karachaganak very seriously and is fully committed to carry through the proposed activities of current operations and our future expansion projects. KPO has signed a number of joint agreements aimed at supporting production and service clusters in the West Kazakhstan region. In particular, I'd like to mention our successful cooperation with the Aksai Industrial Park, Tenaris Global Services Kazakhstan, and General Electric Oil and Gas Novo Pignoni. A recent example includes a joint venture agreement with Techninco. which is the consortium of Italian Tecnomare and a Kazakh engineering company, which will carry out the front-end engineering design for some of our major projects, fostering knowledge transfer from international companies such as Tecnomare to local companies. These agreements will provide further impetus for the development of local potential and continued growth of the region's industrial sector.
KPO has recently finalised economic and technical assessments of the Karachaganak expansion project, known as KEP. The KEP local content strategy is focused on the localisation of goods, works and services. This project will drive the creation of new jobs and is planned to foster skills development. In addition, it will contribute to the long-term development of the local supply chain, coupled with the transfer of technologies through the establishment of joint ventures between interested local and international companies. KPO implements a significant number of large social infrastructure projects in the West Kazakhstan Oblast. For this purpose, KPO annually allocates $20 million. KPO's investments have positively impacted the social development of the West Kazakhstan region. The list of priority projects is defined by the West Kazakhstan Oblast administration. The programme is focused on the construction of healthcare, education, cultural and sports facilities. All projects are carried out by Kazakh contractors only. The residents of West Kazakhstan are proud to have a beautiful Kazakh theatre, an ice rink, a modern cardio centre, new schools, kindergartens, cultural facilities and roads, which KPO has constructed over the last decade. The implementation of another major project started in April 2015. In a new part of the Uralsk city where rapid housing construction is underway, the Youth and School Children's Palace is being built as part of KPO's social and infrastructure development programme.
We've been working with KPO for several years. Currently, we're building the Youth and School Children's Palace in Uralsk. This will include a skating rink, fitness and athletics arena, a swimming pool and classrooms for modelling and designing, sculptures, photo studios, electronic shooting range and internet centre. I hope this modern facility will soon become a favourite spot for the school children of Uralsk and the region.
Social infrastructure projects are also implemented in the town of Aksai, the administrative centre of the Karachaganak field. A water intake facility and additional water supply pipeline were built there. The heating system was reconstructed, the town is growing, and so the public utility sector requires new investment. KPO has allocated $30 million for the development of infrastructure in the Berlin district during 2014 to 2016. These funds are intended for the commencement of construction of the Sports and Health Centre, a boiler house for the two districts, and in the next year for the repair of several road sections of the Berlin-Aksai and Aksai-Zhimty routes. As of today, the total KPO social investments have exceeded $242 million. Several years ago, at the Paris National Corporate Responsibility Contest, KPO received a gold medal in the category Best Social Project in recognition of its efforts for the development of the region's infrastructure. Sustainable development is embedded into all aspects of KPO's activities. The key KPO performance indicators in the sustainability area are published in the annual sustainability report, which is produced in accordance with international standards for such reporting. The report focuses on key sustainability aspects, including human rights, ethics and compliance, health, safety and security, and the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, waste management, water use, biodiversity, energy management, personnel development and training, nationalisation, local content, supporting development of local communities, and the contribution to the local economy.
Компания КПО является одной из первых компаний в Казахстане.
KPO started reporting on sustainability in 2009, among the first in Kazakhstan. These sustainability reports facilitate our open dialogue with key groups of stakeholders. Transparent and balanced reporting helps us measure and monitor our impacts on the environment, society and economy. KPO sustainability reports are produced in accordance with the core option of the new G4 guidelines of the Global Reporting Initiative. KPO has also become one of the first companies in Kazakhstan to have reported following the latest G4 guidelines in 2014. The accuracy of the data in the report is validated by an independent party.
Within the framework of the 21st World Petroleum Congress that was held last year in Moscow, KPO received a medal from KazEnergy Association for its contribution into the development of mutually beneficial cooperation. The award was presented to KPO by the first Vice Minister of Energy, Uzakbay Karabalin, who praised KPO for its constant support and commitment towards the interests of the Republic of Kazakhstan. KPO is committed to a sustainable future. Operating as a responsible corporate citizen, KPO is working towards achieving sustained success to the benefit of the Republic of Kazakhstan and the Karachaganak partners.